Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we can discuss American Pie Presents Band Camp. So, in this movie, we have Stifler's younger brother who is trying to continue on the great legacy of the Stifler name, getting into all kinds of problems, chasing girls at school. But he runs into some problems when he gets into trouble one too many times. He gets forced to go to band camp so that he can learn how the other half lives, and kind of, hopefully, gear his brain to maybe be kinder and more compassionate toward people. Of course, that doesn't really happen at first. He's just looking at it like, how can I exploit this situation to, get with the most girls possible? He puts in like a series of hidden cameras in the girls' shower room, and he's just looking to have a good time. But then he meets a girl and he starts to realize, like, hey, maybe there's, more to band camp than just these pranks and stuff like that. And so that's kind of the story here, is a Stifler kind of maybe starts to find a little bit of heart here. So the American Pie series is interesting to me. The traditional American Pie franchise had ended, and this was like a series of movies that were tied to them in the sense that, like, there's a little bit of character overlap, and of course Eugene Levy is here. So there are connections to the original movies, but pretty much these are like kind of standalone spin-off stories that take place in the American Pie universe. In the case of Bandcamp, obviously, that's heavily rooted to the original movies. As we've got Bandcamp, you've got Eugene Levy that's at Bandcamp. And then there's also some like tributes, like the cameras in the locker room to like the old like 80s, sex comedies and stuff like that. As far as this one standing on its own, I think it's a decent comedy. It's definitely wild and over the top at times. It's got some sleaze in it, some nudity. It's got some just ridiculous comedy. Some of it hits, some of it doesn't. But I think overall more of the humor lands than doesn't. It's not exactly like a, just laughing hysterically throughout the entire movie or some kind of like comedy classic. But as far as just putting in a movie, if you want to watch a, R-rated comedy, I would say this qualifies. It pretty much hits, like, checks all the boxes you would want from a movie like this. And again, it may not like take those things into the stratosphere and, have a lot of new creative approaches to sex comedy, but I think it does a good job. And again, I just think it's a funny movie. It does what it, sets out to do. It's got that American Pie feel to it, so it feels right in this franchise. And again, it's just fun to see Eugene Levy back again. So I think Bandcamp pretty much does everything that you could expect from an American Pie Bandcamp movie. So I give it a thumbs up. I think it's a fun movie. I think it's a silly movie. And I think it's entertaining and definitely held my interest. Anyway, that's my review for American Pie Presents Bandcamp. If you want to check out some more reviews, I've got a full playlist right here on YouTube. But until then, thanks for watching this one, and hopefully I'll see you soon.